Hello everybody and welcome to COEW Wrestling Season 4 Episode 4. As the announcer is saying, as I'm talking over them, it is a Gauntlet match here tonight. And here's the rules actually.
When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. The eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared a winner.
And that is what a Gauntlet match is all about. Thank you very much, announcer, for that. But also to all of you lovely people that are in attendance for tonight in COEW Wrestling and watching at home, a Gauntlet match tonight is 8 women that I do not know the name of, and I guess Jamie Hayter is coming out first here tonight. Is Jamie Hayter from Ukraine? I think she was from the UK. I don't know about that. I'm not going to dispute that, but like, I mean, shout out to the Ukrainians, but like, still, you know what I'm saying? I think Jamie Hayter is British, but I'm not going to confuse that in case if I'm wrong. But yeah, back to what I was saying before I was interrupted and got in psychic damage. This is a 8-woman gauntlet, which I don't even know who is even participating in this gauntlet, and it is going to be for the #1 contendership to the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship, which Sparkle Siren has defended and have beaten Dakota Kai defending it against her. This can have anyone in the division. We could see some new faces, we could see some old faces. I don't know personally, but we will see who is fighting here tonight. And also another announcement that I want to give is on the 20th of December, there will be a special show on COEW Wrestling called Bella Fortuna. That show will be our Christmas special, as we have done usually once for Boxing Day, and you know, the 20th is going to be when it's live. It will be uploaded later on a later date on COEW Wrestling YouTube channel or the LP 123 channel. Not 123, 122 channel. Have 2 channels. And Io Sky actually coming out next. Io Sky being on COEW Wrestling twice now, not getting a win either time against 2 superstars. But Io starting off this match against Jamie Hayter. We're gonna see 2 people who worked in Stardom. You going into that Joshi wrestling style background. We'll see how this goes, I guess, for both of them. But yeah, the show will go up then. The special show is happening Friday on the 20th of December. That is when it's going to be happening live, and all of the #1 contenders matches for tonight are going to be running up to that show. Whoever defending it, the titles there, will earn a shot at that show against the champions. And we've got like a few #1 contenders matches as well. Later on in the show, we have a Fatal 4-Way as well to be in the #1 contendership. For the Flyweight Championship, and we also got a COEW Wrestling Hardcore Championship match. Not Championship match, COEW Wrestling Hardcore Championship #1 contender as well, between Jay White and Edward P. 1, 2, 3. And now quickly going in for a bear hug, trying to quickly take down Io Shirai. Io Shirai getting out of it with the elbow strikes. I should say Io Sky looking at double stomp straight to the chest, taking down Jamie Hayter. This match is an 8-woman gauntlet. There is 6 other women who will want to get in this match, and honestly, if you're starting off, you gotta try to go in for the long haul. It is brutal if you start off this match from #1 or #2 in this gauntlet, because there is no real way that you can sustain yourself in this match, because like you have to put all of your effort in to beat someone in what is essentially a singles match, and then do that 7 more times afterwards. And like, that is rough. So, well, when I mean 7 more times, I mean like probably 4 more times, but that is besides the point. Not 4, 6. Maths isn't my strong suit at the moment, but Jamie Hayter lifting up Io Shirai and quickly over, just tossing over the head with a freak of nature. Now with a quick uppercut, sending Io Shirai into the corner, and now going after the arm. The arm not really hooking over the ropes there. I think Io managed to counter it a little bit, but quick Alabama slam off of the corner. Down to earth, inverted Alabama slam, crushing up the face of Io Sky. Going in for the cover, 1 count only. Jamie Hayter looking surprised for some reason. I think she was expecting a knockout right there. Io still holding her onto her face. That could have done some very bad damage on the face, but now the throat being crushed on the ropes. Io quickly will kick up though, going in for a right hook. Managing to take down Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter on the ground, going after the arms a little bit, going in for maybe a knee strike straight to the face. Landing it square on the nose. Be like, and now quickly going after the knee, trying to break the kneecaps of Jamie Hayter a little bit there. Jamie Hayter quickly getting up. Taking back down to the map, and now immediately going into the crossface, trying to look for a submission hold, but that did not work. Quick kick to the gut and rolling Io Sky over before Jamie immediately throwing Io onto the ground and landing a few stomps of her own. Big flex for the crowd, big muscles all over the place. Io missing that kick right there. That is a rookie mistake on Io's part, even though Io is not a rookie. But managing to get some control afterwards with some grapples. Io Sky now looking in for some boots to the face. I do not know if it is wise to provoke Jamie Hayter with the pace of that, but I could be wrong. Io Sky maybe looking for a suicide dive to the outside, and she nails it. A suicide dive crossbody to the outer side, taking down Jamie Hayter. And Jamie Hayter getting a drop kick to the back of the neck for her troubles. Referee not counting countouts on the outside, which is interesting because I thought this match would have countouts, but I guess not. I guess disqualifications is the only rules in the thing. Yeah, this is an interesting strategy right now, taking it to the outside. Now immediately the announce table being destroyed by Io Sky. Listen, the announce tables, they cost so much money. I don't want to say, like, hey, don't destroy the announce tables, but, like, please do not destroy the announce tables. We don't have it in the budget, alright? Our budget has been going down because Jester keeps, like, causing terroristic pyro effects, like, across the entire stage. Now immediately smashing into the steel steps right there. A little bit of smashing right there. Now going after the steps. Nope. Quickly with some elbow strikes. Should get out of it. Jamie Hayter quickly getting thrown into the steps one more time. Thrown into the ring. Quickly going in the ring. Going in for the cover. Nailed it real quick. 1, 2. A quick kick out 2. Those steel step shots did do a lot to Jamie Hayter. And honestly, that might be a good strategy. Use the environment to wear down your opponent, get the victory early on, and then you can save yourself for the other ones. Because remember, there's more than one wrestler that Io Sky has to fight against. After this, she's got 6 or other contestants. That is a lot of matches that you have to go through. And so far, we've only seen one Io going up to the top rope, maybe looking for the moonsault. Again, but a quick dodge out of the way. The referee was in the way of that camera. And Jamie looking for possibly the Hayter raid. Nails the power bomb, going into the cover. 1, 2, and a quick kick out. Jamie not looking impressed. Io trying to get out of the ring there a little bit. You can see quick chop there, but now the knees being wrapped around the ropes. Trying to take out the legs of Io. Io being in the quickness area of offense, whereas Jamie's more in striking. Io with only a 1 count being taken there. Io quickly getting up off of her feet, going in for the Hurricanrana takedown. Jamie Hayter being lifted up. Quick thrown into the corner. Elbow stroke straight to the chest. Stomp to the gut now, repeatedly. And Io now just launching an onslaught attack on Jamie Hayter's face. Jamie Hayter looking to go to the outside there. Oh, a quick knee strike straight to the nose of Io again. Io's face has been targeted a lot by Jamie Hayter in this match. A snapmare by Io. Rebound off the ropes. Step over. Double drop kick again to the face. This time to Jamie Hayter. I mean, if you're looking for the knockout blow, targeting the head is probably the best place to do that. But a quick moonsault from the sky. 1, 2, 3. Io Shirai has won the first match in the Gauntlet. Who is the next opponent? It is Loki. Loki walking on down out the ring. Former Corvette Wrestling Women's Champion. Io says, bring it. And Loki running down to the ring, ready for a fight. The bell has already been rung. And now it is time for the second match, I guess, in this. Loki being thrown into the corner. Io not letting Loki have a single chance to cause issues, I guess. Quick kick to the chest right there. Lifting up. Nailing some forearms or elbows to the face. Io Shirai looking for something, but quickly Loki turning it back around. Inverted DDT. Loki being a former 3-time women's champion in Corvette Wrestling, having one of the longest reigns with the belt. Actually taking the torch from Sparkle Siren, who is now the champion. So if you really think about it, Corvette Wrestling has had an arc of champions. There has been Sparkle Soldiers, World Championship Division, then there was the era of Loki, and then it passed on from Loki to then other people. And now Sparkle getting hold of the belt again. It could be back in her era. Could be that power struggle in the women's division, but we do not know. All we do know is that Loki is fighting for a chance in this match. And quickly throwing Io Shirai in the corner. Going after the leg. Stomping on the ankle there. Trying to take out the legs. What is happening here is that Io Shirai's quickness is better than Jamie Hayter and Loki. And both of these women know that. So they're trying to take out the knees. If you can't run, if you don't have a fucking leg. I'm saying that much for free. And it's going to be a lot harder to hit some of the high risk offense that Io Shirai does. And now quickly. Loki managing to pound down on the face of Io Sky. Already the work has been done by other people, namely Jamie Hayter, as Jamie Hayter is the only one here. Hitting the sit down gun on Io Sky. And Io Sky looking for the roll up here, trying to get a shock victory. 1 and a kick out, only 1. Right there, Io Sky looking for just that brief moment. Roll through, disorientate your opponents, even if it's a 1 count, and immediately off on the offense. And now, both of these women wanting to get back into the ring. A little bit of a chase there, a little bit of skirmish, but Io quickly getting back into control. Looking for a submission hold by the looks of it. But the referee sees the rope break. The referee's decision is final. We couldn't see the rope break from the camera angle, but I do trust the ref implicitly. Io Sky going up to the top rope again, probably going a bit too risky. As you can see, Loki with the counter, and a lot of risks are being taken in this match by Io Sky. I wouldn't really recommend it. I'm not sure how I would even recommend it, but Io Sky still standing up and fighting back. Loki in the corner. Io going in with the running knee straight to the face. Dragging Loki into the center of the ring. Going in for the cover after stepping on the guts. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 defiantly. Whilst Io is not impressed, but now looking for the moonsault. Once again, she nails it into the canvas. Going in for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No! Loki quickly kicking out again, and Io being a bit frustrated there. Her normal finishing move did not put Loki away. A quick kick to the side. Loki being battered up. No matter what happens, both of these women are taking huge damage, taking huge losses of health in order to fight later on. And a quick punch to the face, kick to the foot there, quick uppercut by Io Shirai. Looking in for a little double stomp to the arms again. I would suggest going after the legs because Loki famously uses that leg drop to win her matches. And a quick spinning elbow there, Judas Effect style. And now Loki looking for the leg drop, jumping leg drop, going in for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 right there by Io Sky. And Io trying to get to the outside, trying to get somewhere safe, but I don't know if that is a safe spot because now I think her back is going to get scoliosis diagnosed by yours truly. On the apron right there, going after the leg a little bit, trying to dodge that ligament. And now again with another stomp to the arm. Knees to the face right there of I don't even want to say Dakota Kai because it wasn't Dakota Kai, it was Io Shirai. The bare knees going straight at first and a oh no. I'm surprised Io Sky hasn't been busted open yet. Because her face has been going off of post, knees, just everything in this match. A lot of attacks have been happening to the face. And now Loki going in for a spinning, tilt-a-world slam, I guess. We're going in for right hooks now. Punch to, I almost said cunt punch. Punch to the kidneys. Going into the barricade there, looking to land a serious clothesline. That did not work. Throws into the ring. And now Io putting Loki into the corner. Quick kicks to the gut, smashing the head into the turnbuckle. Loki, dazed as all, being thrown to the other side. Io outsmarting Loki there in this gauntlet match. Remember, if you're tuning in now and didn't hear earlier, this is a 8-women gauntlet match. We do not know who's in this. This is now the third participant in this. Io Shirai has beaten Jamie Hayter in order to advance in the gauntlet. Rope break there. I don't even know if that's a rope break. I think that's a little bit of fishy officiating right there. Oh wait, maybe it was there. Maybe it was moved away from the ropes after the break of the pinfall. But you know, the referee's decision is final. But yes, this is a gauntlet match. There is essentially a one-on-one match, and whoever wins that match goes on to face the next competitor. If you're in the 8th spot in this 8-women gauntlet match for the number 1 contendership for the women's championship, you're in probably the best spot in this entire match because you can just wait whilst these women wear each other out. And Io quickly with a Spanish fly off the top rope, trying to do literally anything to get ahead in this match. And now looking for another moonsault. Could Io go from number 1 to like the next round? 1, 2, 3. Io has been since the start of this and has won 2 of the gauntlet matches. We're now going to have our next women competitor coming out, and it is timeless Toni Storm patronizing Io. And Io looking, I don't know what expression that was. I was about to say not looking impressed that Toni is here, but then seemingly mocking Toni Storm. And here's the problem with like starting from the beginning towards the end, as I've already said, but to new people since this is live, who weren't here, if you start the gauntlet, you have to beat 7 other people in order to win the match. If you're just at the end, you only need to beat 1. And Io has been here since the start. So far, it's only been 2 matches into this. This is the 3rd one now. But it shows how incredibly challenging it is and how easily it can be weared down. And Toni Storm technically got easy pickings right now, because Io has been hit with some hard-hitting moves across this fight. And I have no idea what Toni Storm was just trying to do there. But Toni going up to the top rope, looking to land probably some high-risk moves onto Io Sky. Double drop kick straight to the chest off of the top rope. Toni Storm now going for a kick to the spine. Io's face has been the main target in this match. Probably either looking for a concussion or to break some bones. but also other limbs such as the knee. I think her left knee was the one that was targeted the most. Her arm has also been targeted a lot in this match. And Io is starting to feel the wear and tear being in a Gauntlet match. Our first ever Gauntlet in Cultivated Wrestling. And Toni Storm looking for the Storm Driver. 1, 2, 3. I do not blame Io for losing that. That was one hell of a performance in this Gauntlet so far. And now it is actually another member of Damage Control coming out now in Dakota Kai, the woman that lost to Sparkle Siren. And Toni Storm pretty much fresh off of that last fight, going to be fighting against Dakota Kai here in this Gauntlet. And Dakota immediately going in for a Hurricane Rana. Dakota probably a little bit annoyed that her friend in Io Sky has been eliminated, but we will see how this goes. Dakota now throwing Toni into the ropes. Quick kick to the leg. If Dakota wins this, she'll be going on to face Sparkle Siren again at Cultivated Wrestling Bella Fortuna. That will be happening on the 20th of December. And quickly, Dakota Kai grabbing over the head, smashing into the turnbuckle right there. Again, I would like to say I'm surprised that there was no blood earlier in this fight, but knowing Dakota Kai, probably there will be. As Team Kick leader, is very good at strikes with her legs. And I would not expect anything less out of these two world-class athletes. Going in for the cover here, I do not expect a 1 count at all. This match has really only just got started for them too. A quick drop kick taking down Toni Storm. Also, apologies about me saying that Toni Storm finisher was a Storm Driver. I remembered it's called Storm Zero, so I apologize very profusely for that. But Dakota Kai with a kick to the face there, taking down Toni Storm, and again just using them feet to do a lot of the damage earlier on in this fight. Dakota going to the top rope, double stomp straight to the abdomen. And a little bit of stretching right there, not taking the fight seriously, going for another double stomp, but Toni Storm quickly getting into control of this. Going in for a quick German suplex, beautiful bridging right there, beautiful bridging, but only a 1 count. Toni Storm does need to land more offense in this match in order to weaken Dakota Kai. And oh Jesus, what the fuck? What was that? That was like a... I don't even know what to call that move. That was a DDT. But Toni Storm busted out like a bag of tricks right now, trying to land a few more dangerous moves in her arsenal. Now going after the arm real quick of Dakota Kai, stomping on the hand. I honestly don't know what that move was. Now trying to drag Dakota Kai more into the center, I guess. But Dakota quickly getting up. I don't know what these two are doing. I guess Dakota Kai told her to back off and then immediately getting in the fight right there. I don't know what Dakota Kai said there, but it just stopped Toni Storm for like a little bit. And a quick big boot to the face. Just a pump kick earlier and another big boot in the corner. Just trying to knock out Toni Storm. And only a 2 count right there. It seems what's trying to happen is to have that knockout blow. Trying to knock out your opponents where they're done immediately in this match before, you know, you take too much damage to go and fight the next round. And now looking for a quick powerbomb from Toni Storm. 1, 2, 3, and Toni Storm getting the win there. That is, that might be the Storm Driver. if I remember correctly, because that is one of Toni Storm's old finishing moves. And now Dakota Kai having to leave the rings. Toni Storm now having 2 matches underneath her belt. Now going against another competitor here tonight in I don't know what's happening there. They're both just standing around. I feel like you need to take the fight to Toni Storm. Toni Storm now just getting offense in. Well, here comes Pile Driver. That was, I wouldn't say the best strategy of Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa now taking 2 pile drivers on the outside. Thunder Rosa's had back issues in the past, and I do not think that having their neck compressed is probably the best idea. But I am not a wrestler, obviously, so maybe this is part of the strategy. Toni Storm giving the crowd a good old thumbing. Lifting up Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa now stuck in the ring, rolling over. This could be it, actually. 2 pile drivers on the outside is very dangerous. I am not surprised. I'm disappointed in Thunder Rosa for that fight right there. Rhea Ripley is out next. Rhea Ripley losing to Mia Yim last COEW Wrestling bout, but actually managing to win the one before in a Fatal 5-Way women's match, and now she's out here tonight to fight against Toni Storm. Toni Storm barely having that much damage done to her. Dakota Kai did land a lot of strikes, definitely weakened up Toni Storm to Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley coming in fresh and making sure that Toni Storm is not going to make the same moves that she just did before. The 2 pile drivers on the floor on the outside, that's only a thin layer of padding that is protecting you from the concrete floor. It's not really going to be that helpful. But now going up top, looking for a big smile. Rhea Ripley, I think, just dived headfirst into Toni Storm's ass, or at least lower back. And now that is a 2 count. Toni Storm is on the ropes right now. And a quick knee strike with the bare knees directly into her face. Rhea Ripley going in for an exploder right now. Takedown into the canvas, going in for a stomp. And a quick tackle. Toni Storm has, I think, not landed a single strike against Rhea Ripley at the moment. The Eradicator is landing all of the offense right now with a frog splash of her own. Rhea, going up to the top of the head. Now looking for the inverted cloverleaf. Looking at the legs, trying to submit Toni Storm. This is a torturous submission to be in. But she lets go of Toni Storm. And now looking for probably something else. Maybe the Riptide. Who knows? Only God knows, and I don't think God is on Toni Storm's side. Power slam straight down into the canvas. Looking to go up to the second rope. And telling Toni Storm to get up on her feet. Toni Storm obliges with a quick drop kick, but Toni Storm actually dodges out of the way and lands a stiff elbow of her own. Rhea Ripley now actually on the back foot. Toni Storm, I was saying on the back foot, Toni literally being put in the corner immediately, and Rhea now stretching that face of her, well, not stretching the face, stretching the legs of her on her throat, trying to choke her out. And now landing in some of them stiff kicks. And going in for the cover immediately. The referee really responsive, going in for that. And a 3 count. Toni Storm might have just been taken out by the stumps. Maybe that knocked her out. Maybe the stretch of the legs. Who knows? But Rhea Ripley now fighting against last participant in the match, I think the announcer just said, which means it is Mia Yim versus Rhea Ripley. Mia Yim managed to beat Rhea Ripley after Rhea disrespected her last time. Rhea wants revenge, obviously, for being made a fool last week on COEW Wrestling. And they are both starting off the last part of this gauntlet match. Rhea not really having that many offense in. Apart from like 1 punch in the face, I do not know how much weakened that is between Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim. But Mia Yim obviously fresh, obviously got no more stamina out of the two. and is locking in the assault. Mia Yim has beaten Rhea Ripley before. It was on the ropes, almost lost immediately without any offense, but then fought from the ground up and then won at the end. You do not want to underestimate Mia Yim, as we've learned from last week's COEW Wrestling. But Rhea Ripley not wanting to make the same mistake, this could be a different result. And we would have to see. Quickly going after the legs again, stomp on to the ankle, trying to dislocate the legs right there. And Rhea Ripley looking for the riptide. This could be it. Nails it into the ropes though. I don't think the referee is going to count the pin. The referee is counting the pinfall. Okay. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That was the riptide. That move would usually be the end of it, but because of how fresh Mia Yim is in this fight, I don't think that would have been the end. And now Mia Yim trying to get some offense and quickly smashing ahead into the turnbuckle. Going after the legs right there. Mia Yim with a punch to the face, going after the knee. Quickly, we're dragging through there. Shout out to Hiroshi Tanahashi. And now Rhea Ripley going in for an overhand strike. Never mind, Mia Yim says nah. Going in for a DDT. Missing again though. Rhea Ripley staying out of those DDTs. Those DDTs was what cost it last time. And a quick frog splash of her own. Again, taking another high risk move to keep Mia Yim down. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley is your winner here tonight. And the new #1 contender for the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship against Sparkle Siren at COEW Wrestling Bella Fortuna. Congratulations to Rhea Ripley for winning this gauntlet match, and also shout out to Tony Storm and Io Sky for winning multiple matches in this gauntlet. This was a great gauntlet match to start off COEW Wrestling